Yo, what's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing back at it with another one. On the day after Bud Crawford hands Cannoli his ass on a platter, I'm scrolling through my feed on Twitter and I see Ricky Hatton unfortunately has passed away. Ricky Hatton is, I'm not sure the cause of death, um, but the British English legend, boxing legend from the UK, was a mainstay champion. Fought mostly at 140 pounds. He went up to 147 to fight guys like Floyd Mayweather, you know what I mean? But and Louis Collazo. But he was primarily a 160-pound fighter, you know what I mean? Yeah. He was found in his home, you know what I mean? Officers were called by somebody, a member of the public, to come to his house, and they found him at 6:45 in the morning. 46-year-old Ricky Hatton. There's no suspicious activity, or no. It's not believed that there's any suspicious circumstances, but they haven't announced the cause of his death. Ricky Hitman Hatton has passed away, unfortunately. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, Ricky Hatton was supposed to come back this year, if I'm not mistaken, at some point this year for I forgot if he had even an opponent. I don't know if it was a real fight or exhibition, but he was supposed to get back in the ring. But if anybody knows a person like Ricky Hatton, even during his boxing career, this guy's a guy who does indulge in illegal substances. He's a guy who he skis as far as basically putting white substances up his nose. He's a guy who's drinks a lot, guy who gained a lot of weight in between fights. And in recent years, he has been honest and come forth with his struggles with alcohol and drugs and depression. You know what I mean? And like I said, he was supposed to come back this year and fight in Dubai. Um, it's quite sad. Ricky Hatton, he fought Pacquiao too. Pacquiao put him to sleep in the second round. But he's fought guys like Kostya, who I would say is his biggest win of his career. Uh, you know, he had a good resume. He fought some good fighters, but unfortunately, Ricky Hatton is no longer with us. And I want to send some condolences out to his family and his fans as well. You know what I mean? Ricky Hatton is a Hall of Famer, without a shadow of a doubt. And it's quite unfortunate, man, how he went out. We'll probably get updates later on down the line of what really happened to him, but quite sad. Be Marsh Boxing, your thoughts and comments. I'm out of here. Go on.